guys, we are in our final section of CodeCademy's PHP, and we have advanced arrays and maps. It's probably going to be a little bit of review, and it's only a 4-hour course estimation. I don't know what the videos added up to, but probably went a little bit quicker than that. And in this case, I actually already started it, but it's having us instantiate the array of fruits here. So we're going to use the array keyword here, and then we're going to insert the values. And the second part, it says to modify the echo statement on line 9 to display that the fruit in the middle of the array, that would be apples. So we're going to use the dot. We can take out this comment. You could also leave it in if you want. I just prefer to take it out. We're going to call the fruits array, and remember that the index values always start at 0, and so apples would be 1, and so you see up at the top, I love eating apples too. And then the next section, associative arrays. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So we have, this is array using integers as indices. So we have 3 array. This is an associative array. Remember kind of the hashes and the keys and whatnot. So this is the key to the door to the value. Key to the door to the value. Key to the door to the value. That's just how I remember it. But so we get blue, blue. So let's go ahead and do our section here. So for each array in the editor, add the value BMW to the end of the array. For the associative array, alright, so we want to add BMW to this first array. Alright, and then we want to add, for the associative array, use the make as the key. Alright, so we're going to put it at the end here, so put a comma to add a new section. We're going to say make, and then we're going to say equals arrows, and we're going to put BMW, and see right here we get BMW because we're calling make, and we're calling the third index, which is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So bam, there we go. Alright, so using arrays from the previous exercises, write an echo statement on line 22 to talk about your car. Beyond the fact that it's blue, try using both arrays to describe the car. Which one makes it easier? So in this case, let's echo. How do we want to do this? Echo. My car year is. I don't remember if there's a way to make it so it wasn't such a pain to do. I don't remember the exact, there's a way that we don't have to dot it like this. I don't remember the syntax, but we did learn it. So we will go ahead and do my array, and then we will call the 0 index, 2012, and then we will dot, we'll put a period, or actually we'll put and, we'll call it is a space, we'll put dot, and then we'll call the my associative array, and then we will in there put the make, and then we'll dot, and then we'll put a period, and then we'll call a semicolon at the end of that. And so there it is. My car year is, and this is printing out from before, but my car year is 2012, and it is a BMW, which isn't even remotely true in my case. Alright, in the editor, create your own associative array and loop through the keys and values. So, you see a little example here. It looks like they want us to create a for loop. So, create your own associative array. Okay, so we'll just create 2 values. So we can look at the salad example, and we'll say, we'll just name this Dylan, lowercase though, because that's how the standard convention. We're going to create an array, and then we are going to say name. Name is the key for the door that gets us the value. And we'll put Dylan, and then we'll do one more, and we'll say age, which is key to the door, value, and then we'll say 27. Actually, we won't declare that as a string. And then in this case, we will iterate through the for loop to echo it out. So we can actually just go ahead and let's copy pasta this here. Save ourselves a little bit of typing. So we'll just set it to J. So J is this. Well, J is less than Dylan. And I believe there's a dot length. Or let's see if we remember the function. And we'll call it J++. And then we will call Dylan J. Actually, that won't work because we're iterating through the index. We're using an associative array. And we need to use a for each, like this one. Okay, so my mistake. I was treating it like a regular array. So we need to use a for each, and then we're going to sort through Dylan as, we'll say value, array value, which, or in my case, the key to the door to the value. And then we are going to echo. Do we want to display the keys and value? Alright, so there's the key. Another dot, put a space. Another dot, and then we'll do value. And then we will put a line break in there. On line 36, let's see here. Syntax error expected. Alright, so we're just going to copy this real quick. We did get that earlier error that we get on occasion in PHP where shit gets a little funky. We're going to control and paste that back in. And oops, get rid of that. Alright, so it works just fine. It's just for some reason the IDE gets a little weird in CodeCademy. So in this case, it wants to add another card to the array. It can have whatever rank, student value, but keep in mind that it needs to be does it want us to add another array? Try adding another card to the array. Alright. So this is just wanting us to basically add a third dimension to the array. And then we'll print that out and make that an 8. And we'll print out 8 of diamonds. There we go. still prints that out, but we just added another array to it. So let's see all we've learned on our very last example of PHP. Alright, so we are going to create a variable called myArray. Set it equal to a new array we create. So array, and then we'll just do name and age, like so Dylan. And notice how you don't have to have the same type of input. That's nice. Grab a value from your array and display it. So we're going to echo out, we'll say array, my array, and we'll just display my name. Now loop through the array and output the contents to the browser. Alright, so let's do a for loop since we're using a standard array. And we'll create an integer called I, and we'll say I is less than my array. I believe it was the length. We're just going to hardcode this just because I don't remember the exact name of it. So in this case, I believe 2 will work. I++. But in general, you don't really want to hardcode things. And we have to, it actually wants us below. Put this right here. Alright, so we got another error here. Before we continue, let's go ahead and copy what we have here and refresh the page. Alright, so I++, and then we want to echo out. Yeah, we're getting that weird error again. Echo out the my array. And in it, we're going to just have it be sorted out by I. And that should work. Alright, so let's Control-C this, refresh the page. Fortunately, we've been having issues all week with this. Save and submit. Nothing was printed, huh? Oh, we need to set this equal to 0. And let's go ahead. I is equal to 0, I is less than 2, I++, echo out my array. Oh, alright, let's try that now. There we go. So you see Dylan 27, so this prints it once. And we're going to share this, and we finished our PHP course. So let's go ahead and close this, and you'll notice we don't have another section. It's just going to give us a quick course overview. You can see we're 100% done. So I encourage everyone to share this and take advantage of these cool coding. 900,000 people have already enrolled in this. I'm not quite sure how many have actually finished it, but it's a quick 4-hour course, beginner level, and probably one of their quicker courses. Ruby's about 8 they recommend, but that was PHP, and I'll be working on a few API programs in the meantime, and of course the other sections as well that they have, and I'll see you guys next video.